Hello, it's Mary Precious on Book World TV. Welcome to this lesson on 10 interesting English idioms with ear. What's an idiom? An idiom is an expression with a fixed order of words and meaning, often not connected with individual meanings of words in it. Idioms spice up our writing, making it interesting to read. In this lesson, we shall examine 10 different idiomatic expressions that have ear in them. Ear is their meanings and instances of how they can be used in sentences. Endeavor to join me to the end to get the best of this lesson. Let's get started. The first expression we shall be looking at is music to one's ears. This means that one is pleased with some information. For deeper understanding, let's use the expression in sentences. It was music to my ears that Stella is getting married. When the teacher said I passed his subject, that was music to my ears. The expression we shall be exploring is words behind the ears. This means someone is new or inexperienced at something. Do not allow Kazim to make the dish alone. He's still wet behind the ears. Those players can't win the match because they are wet behind the ears. On this slide, we look at the expression to have someone's ear, which means to be able to give someone advice because they trust you. Why not speak to Julian about his ways? You have his ear. Why not convince Miriam to marry me since you have her ear? And here we have lend an ear. This means to listen to somebody patiently. Gentlemen, please lend me your ears a few minutes before you make your judgment. If you lend an ear, you will learn how to speak with confidence. We have keep your ear to the ground. This means to ensure you are aware about recent happenings. There is nothing happening here that I don't know about because I always keep my ear to the ground. Ask John how the fight started. He keeps his ear to the ground. On this slide, we have this expression, be all ears. What does it mean? It means to be waiting anxiously for what someone wants to say. You can say Junior is all ears. Please start the story. What excuse do you have for missing school? Speak. I'm all ears. This slide, we have to give someone an earful, which means to express one's opinion to another in anger. Last night, my mom gave me an earful when she saw my grades. Amina gave Ali an earful when he lost her pen. Next on this slide, we have play it by ear. Play it by ear. This means to deal with situations as they unfold rather than plan ahead. We do not know what our guests would like to have at lunch. Let's play it by ear and wait for them to arrive. We should play it by ear when the inspectors come next week. We have with half an ear. With half an ear, meaning not to pay complete attention to what is being said. Henrietta fails because she always listens to instructions with half an ear. You need to pay full attention to your parents' advice. Do not listen with half an ear. There we have to be up to your ears in something. Be up to your ears in something. What does that mean? This means to have a lot of something to cope with or handle. Sahih's exam is tomorrow. He's up to his ears in study. Don't mind him, he's sleeping. Yeah, but he's up to his ears in study. My birthday party is this weekend. I am up to my ears in the preparations. We discussed that an idiom is an expression with a fixed order of words and meaning, often not connected with individual meanings of words in it. We also examined 10 different interesting idiomatic expressions that have ear in them. Next is the activity slide. Activity. Fill in the gaps in the sentences with the appropriate idioms by the left. So to your left you have music to my ears. Play it by ear. Wet behind the ear. Half an ear. The sentences. Why did you give her such? It wasn't her fault. It was, as I heard that my brother had won the race. I was so interested in the game that I listened to mother's instructions with. Teach Adam to play the game. He is. So you fill in the gaps with the appropriate idioms by the left. The answers. So why did you give her such an earful? It wasn't her fault. It was music to my ears as I heard that my brother had won the race. I was so interested in the game that I listened to my mother's instructions with half an ear. Teach Adam to play the game. He is wet behind the ear. Thanks for staying to the end. Please drop a comment about this lesson. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to receive more interesting videos on English from our channel.